set it up so that this video isn't for kids, right? So that we can chat.
I already set my
Set
entire channel.
You did the settings. Yes, that's right.
I did that.
It should work now. Okay. Let's
It's
test
live
it.
now. It's live now.
You said? Okay.
It's live now.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We are on our way to Waterloo. This is the beginning of week 2. We decided to stay an extra week to volunteer.
Indeed. We were almost ready to pack to go to airport
Yes.
in a few hours, and then we were invited. Actually, we were invited a while ago.
Yes,
we're not
invited.
sure if we could do it. So then we talked to our family members, and then we make travel arrangements, and there's a lot of things to consider to stay here longer than our plan, which is 1 week, 7 days. So, but we both had support of our families, which is a huge plus. And then we start to make arrangements, calling airlines and stuff, and then moved the returning flight a week later. So we're heading to Waterloo in Iowa. That is north of the place we were in, which is Iowa City. And Nick is driving today, so I can do some work in the car.
That's right. So we have switched roles this trip, which is pretty straightforward. I mean, we're going north. It's been a nice drive, pretty pleasant. We're 46 miles away from Waterloo. We left the Graduate Hotel just as people were waiting in line, filing in for a rally held by Senator Bernie Sanders, Ro Khanna, and one other politician, I believe out of Michigan. Her name escapes me right now. I think it might be Shahid. That's the last name that's sticking in my mind. Yeah. So there were a lot of Bernie supporters and volunteers in the coffee shop that we've been frequenting. We had vouchers for every day that we were staying there. And yeah.
What's happening yesterday? We did not stream yesterday. Live stream yesterday. So
Right. We did a little bit of canvassing.
yeah.
I did a little bit with William J. In a very affluent neighborhood called Coralville. But also went with Mimi and Tully, so it was the 4 of us. It was especially cold, and it was definitely hand warmers were required for this. Not so much toe warmers. My lower extremities were fine, and I think everyone else could agree with that. But you definitely needed to protect your hands. So I wore gloves and hand warmers for that. I had a couple of good conversations, but it was very cold, so they were kept short. But information was accepted. There was only one exception. Someone was like, no, I'm not going to caucus, and that's fine. It is a free country, last I checked, and even Iowans who have such power in their hands are worth 1,000 Californians. And there are over 3 million Iowans. They have a great deal of power. They're the first voice in the country. So they determine what viability looks like. And we are working towards getting Andrew Yang to 15% and above. We were 20%. Wow, that would be absolutely amazing. And the Yang media blackout would come to an absolute end because the entire world will be watching on caucus night, or they'll watch the results for sure. They will pay attention to the results of caucus night, which is February 3rd.
Should I tell them the story of my Pakistani buddy?
Yes, please do. You have a story to tell. Tell it, Ching. Let me know.
Okay, so first day when we get here, which is 8 days ago, we stopped by a place for water, and then it's actually a liquor store. So I saw this person behind the counter. I started to strike conversation with him, ask him where he's from, and he said he's from Pakistan. And I said to him, I told him I'm from China, and then we instantly kind of bonded because Pakistani and Chinese people are very friendly. They like each other a lot. So anyway, so I told him, and he asked me why I was there, why I was in Iowa City, and I said I came to support Andrew Yan. I volunteered to do canvassing, and he was very impressed. So he said, "Is Andrew Yan going to be in town?" I said, "Probably." He said, "Let me know. I want to see him."
We should let him know. I don't know how we can, but maybe we can call the store and tell him that Andrew is going to be
I have his email
in Des Moines tomorrow.
And then what happened is, so I gave him a sticker that day, 8 days ago. I left. I meant to go back to visit him again, but I don't remember which store because there's so many convenience stores here and there. They all look the same, to me. So, and finally,
blended together.
2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. It wasn't raining and cold, very, very cold. And our car was full of, people because we were picking up another young gun. So 4 of us in the car, and we're all trying to figure out where to go to find this guy in this convenience store, liquor store. So eventually, I think Nick recognized the store. Said maybe that's the one.
It popped up in my mind.
Yeah.
It's just like when I see something, I remember what it looks like. I may not remember the name, but it just had an instant feeling of familiarity with it. It just popped up. I was like, that's it, Ching, that's it.
Yeah. So
because you bought water from the wine and liquor store.
So then I went in. I went inside. I was so excited. I took a picture of the store outside. I was holding my video camera, my cell phone, and I went in and say hello to him and shake hands and they were pretty busy actually. Some other customer came in, so he can't really just talk to me, straight. He has to serve 2 persons. Anyway, eventually, I shamelessly, took out the caucus card and said, "Can you please sign this?" And then he did. Oh wow! So every time when someone signs this card, it is always a huge joy. The card looks like that. Oh,
That's a blank one. That's a blank one.
I know.
Yeah.
I cannot show people. It's kind of join me to put
and putting humanity first.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom it says, "I'm committed to caucus on February 3rd," and there's a signature line there.
Yeah.
But there's also a place in the back of it, behind that card, where you can request information. You can check off the box that you are committed to caucus. But if you're caucusing for Andrew Yang, then you sign the front with your information. So that way you can be reminded of when it is, where it's going to be. So you go to the right place and do your thing. Do your thing.
So that's pretty neat.
It's beautiful being here in Iowa. And the people here have been so wonderful and open and understanding. And people of all backgrounds and ages and walks of life here. I mean, the demographics, they're mostly white people here, but we're going to a place, Waterloo, where there is a considerable population of people of color, like myself, like Ching. So it's awesome to see different parts of the state.
So yesterday, I want to tell you some story. Yesterday morning, we went to an event where Cameron Kasich, how to say his last name?
Kasky?
Yeah. Cameron Kasky did a speaking at a coffee shop.
As a surrogate for Andrew Yang.
So he seems very intelligent, very well spoken, very young.
The co-founder of the March for Our Lives, which was a series of marches led by youth, by students, to protest gun violence in the country.
Yeah. So I wonder what major he's at. What
Columbia.
is discipline? He's in Columbia. But
That's the same college.
I wonder what does he study?
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, so he's very articulated.
Sure.
Very animated.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did study political science.
Oh.
I figure he has a forte for that. He'll probably run for office.
Very animated.
Very relatable.
Yeah.
Very off the cuff. He doesn't sound at all rehearsed or robotic in any way. He said what he loved the most about the gang and going into the campaign office in Iowa City is the fact that it looked like we were having fun. We were having a party. We were having pizza. We were having a salad. I mean, it was a lot of people just happy to be there. And he told us that he has worked on other campaigns and volunteered, and he notices a radical difference. Other campaigns, there are people who are unhappy to knock on doors or phone bank. And said that the gang are definitely different in a good way. And he commended us for that. Real remarkable, intelligent young man with ambition and a clear and loud voice for youth. Yeah. Now, if I had a chance to ask him a question, I'm sure he likes the fact that Andrew Yang is calling for the voting age to be moved to 16. But he did talk about a relative of his, I believe it was his brother, who is has special needs. So I'm sure that Andrew's attention to this cause resonated with him deeply. The freedom dividend in particular, because it would help his brother.
So yesterday I met with Ming, Dr. Jinsen. He's
Farmer Ginseng Ming.
He was a doctor.
Dr. Ming.
A doctor studied in China and also researched in some kind of a area like a heart kind of doctor.
Cardiovascular?
Yeah.
It's a cardiologist? It's a cardiologist?
No.
Heart specialist?
Something, yeah. Something like that. Anyway, so... But he
gangs everybody.
He gave up medicine. And he has a farm in Wisconsin.
That's fantastic.
These problems are coming at us.
He does
He yangs everyone he sees.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him.
I wish I had joined you for lunch so I could see how he does it.
It's amazing. I like to join him alone because we speak Chinese, you know.
Yes. Oh, okay. So it worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So,
fine. You
sometimes,
spoke Mandarin? Both spoke
of
Mandarin?
course, sometimes when you meet someone and speaks your own language, there is a intimacy going on, you know.
Oh, for sure.
You speak your own language.
Oh, agreed.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the coin, when there's someone hearing a language that they don't quite understand, they get this feeling that, you know, they can get this feeling that they're an outsider. But when I heard you and Tully, you know, speaking amongst yourselves in Chinese and Mandarin, I mean, I was just fascinated by it. It just sounded really engaging and interesting. I wanted to know what was going on and what you were talking about. But I'm glad that you added subtitles to your video so that I could understand what you were saying. So everyone can be clued in and everyone can get a grasp of what you were discussing. And I think it's an absolutely beautiful thing. It just speaks to the skills, language skills, artistic skills that Yangers have. You harness all of that, and under the banner of humanity first, this is revolutionary. But it's a peaceful revolution. Like, you'd rather undertake it than undergo it. I love how Andrew said that on the Joe Rogan podcast.
So then we finished at the noodle place, and then we walked out, and he sees two people standing there in front of the mall. And he went up to them. Dr. Jiang. Let's call him Ming. Yeah, Ming.
Dr.
So
Ming.
Ming went to him and started to yan them. And very soon, we took them to the mall to have lunch because they said they're hungry.
They're hungry.
Yeah, don't eat. And so Ming said, "Yeah, let's go." So they ordered food from Chipotle, and so we sat down and we started talking. So we probably spent a whole 45 minutes at least.
Okay.
With them.
Yeah. I'm sure they were appreciative of it. I mean, I saw the smiles, you know.
Yeah.
Just imagine that with the freedom dividend, you get an extra $1,000 a month. Imagine the generosity of people.
Yeah.
And then Andrew Yang has policies to combat and resolve homelessness. The freedom dividend will help end that too, because it will help end poverty. We have the ability and we have the resources, the money to finally end this scourge in this country, which is widespread. I'll give you an example. Not even 13 blocks away from the White House, there's a great deal of poverty and homelessness. I think, this is an idea I have, that politicians, members, House members, Senate members, all the way to, I'm talking the executive branch, I'm talking about the judicial branch too. Come on down from their benches, step away from their desks for one day, and walk together. So what a show of bipartisan unity to walk 13 blocks from the White House and see for themselves the result of their decisions, how they are impacting the local economy. And yet, Washington, D.C. is so affluent and rich. You go to Georgetown, you're going to see money, okay? DuPont Circle, money. 13 blocks away from the White House, you will see the exact opposite of that. And you will see homelessness. You will see people sleeping on benches. Many of veterans. Some all gave some gave all.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Andrew Yang's policies of more than a handshake for veterans. And a veteran roof above every so a roof above every veteran's head, basically. This is something that has to be addressed. What does the map show, Ching? Where you at? How much further we have to go? We're saying 2:45 right now. We should be getting into Waterloo just after 3. So we're on track for that. I'm watching for it. It's gonna say Waterloo Airport.
It says earlier, it says 49 miles.
No, but it says just after 3 we should be getting off somewhere. So I just don't want to miss it.
You will not miss it. Just give me some time because the direction is over here. Okay, a lot of
comments?
I can't see.
It's small print. I wonder if there's a way we can increase the font. You gotta look that up and find that out. So that way, if you're sitting there, you can read it. So one thing learned about Iowa is you will see holiday decorations, Christmas decorations. They are still up. They haven't been taken down. And you will see a lot of Hawkeyes, like carvings in rocks and, like statues of the mascot. It's pretty cool. Like there's one in front of the Graduate Iowa City. I went and I took 2 pictures of it wearing a math cap. To say, hey, I yanked a Hawkeye. I wanted to take video, but we didn't have a lot of time. I'd get going. So you see, I see a farm over here in silos. So it's between city and rural areas. We drove past Cedar Rapids. There's like a lot going on over there. Pretty happening spot. I'm doing 80 miles an hour and some of them.
Hi, Lin Yang Zhang. How are you? Have to go now. Great work. Thank you.
So this is the Hawkeye State. This is the Corn State. And Andrew has called this land a magical place, a magical land. Stay north 13 miles. Okay, 15 miles. 15 minutes, 15 miles. It says stay on 380 and then get on 380 north. Oh, okay. Stay on north and then 13 miles to 380 north. So it's telling me I have 13 miles to go to the same place where I am. Not confusing at all. But yeah, we are making progress here. There's another set of silos. Farmland, see? Look over there, to the left, to the right. And we're going forward! It's been a wonderful time here. I mean, last night we had some hot pot at a Szechuan place close to the hotel in Iowa City. Just a fine group of remarkable, exceptional humans and friends from many different parts of the country. I've already told my 2 Californians, hey, you ever out west, you have a place to stay. That doesn't happen every day. Silo. I'm gonna keep it at 70. Just about there. Okay. Cruising along. 70 miles per hour speed limit. This is unheard of in Connecticut, where I'm from. This person is speeding. I'll get over here. Okay, 12 minutes. We have 11 miles to go. Okay, 9.5 miles to 380.
Some comments.
Any more comments?
With all your can't see, sorry, words, but did not make it to the debate. Oh, I will be careful, okay? It's it says with all your hard works, but Yan did not make it to the debate.
That's okay. Because here's the thing.
Y'all be careful, okay? It's sad.
Polls
It is sad.
polls are not going to determine who wins the Iowa caucus. It's the people. And anything can happen. We're out here making Iowans think harder about Andrew Yang and about the country that they want to have. And hey, here's the thing. In history, I mean, Bill Clinton wasn't doing well. He was polling in the very low single digits, as was Jimmy Carter. So if you want to go by precedent, there's a website that's very cool. It's called Can Andrew Win? And he certainly can. And you will see the numbers and history. Like, you know, Trump was polling in Iowa where Andrew Yang is. I actually think Andrew Yang is polling better than Trump was at this point. The most recent poll is at 5% in Iowa. It's okay that he didn't make the debate. I know why? It's because he shines in the long-form interviews. He did a 25-minute interview with Iowa Press on PBS. You'll find that on YouTube. It also aired here in Iowa on Friday. Debates are for sound bites, but those long-form interviews are for expressing and discussing views and positions and policies. So, Andrew in the debates. But him not being in the debate coming up is not a deal breaker whatsoever for Iowans. So we're doing a good job, and we're on track. We're where we want to be, and we will peak at the right time. We are getting closer to that time, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So I have been profiling Yangan in Iowa City, where I am at, it was just really amazing to see every person's speaking and listening to them, and I recorded almost everybody's testimony, why they're here and why it's important right now
to come to Iowa.
Yeah.
Or phone bank. If you can't make it to Iowa, hey, we understand. But if you are able, there's nothing like knocking on the door of an Iowan voter and talking to them. But you can also phone bank. And I want to challenge everyone out there, everyone listening. Andrew Yang's birthday, his 45th birthday, is tomorrow. And he's going to be in Des Moines. He's going to give a town hall at Drake University. I challenge you between today and the end of the 14th to phone bank for at least an hour and donate $45 or more to Andrew Yang's campaign. Celebrate his 45th birthday. I think that is the best gift that we can give him outside of winning him the state of Iowa, which will come. So he's going to get a gift on his birthday, and he's going to get a gift in the coming weeks on February 3rd. Another gift. So I challenge you to do that. I think you can do this. It's Yang 2020/call for Yang. Call for Yang, and you can set up a time to talk to either Iowa voters or New Hampshire voters, maybe even South Carolina, maybe even Nevada, the early states. I challenge you to do it. Because it's worth it. We're moving the dial here. When you phone bank, it's like you're standing at the door with me. And you're my canvassing partner. So come and canvass with me over the phone, but if you can do it personally, even better, because I'd love to meet you. We're going to do this thing. Why? Because the grassroots support is there that none of the other candidates can boast of. The momentum between Q1 and Q4. Andrew Yang has experienced an exponential climb. The first fundraising goal is $2 million. So that's why I challenge you to phone bank for an hour and to donate $45 or more in celebration of Andrew Yang's 45th birthday. If you can. But if you can't, donate what you can. Because this is worth it. We're fighting, and it is an uphill battle, everyone. But once we win Iowa and we win New Hampshire and we get that nomination, it's going to be clear, smooth sailing from there. So this is the hard part, but we can do it. It's not impossible. Andrew Yang's already done the impossible by making it to the debates. 6 debates. A non-politician making it to 6 debates. All that's left to do is the improbable. And we can turn the improbable to inevitability. So please do your part. Do your part. Because you will be making history. You're not just a spectator. I don't feel like a spectator in this. I'm an active participant. And so can you. You can be that too. So let's partner together and make it happen for Andrew Yang.
Well said.
Thank you, Ching. There's no movement like this movement. Unprecedented in American history, American political history, modern political history.
One shot, okay.
I think this is it. It's coming up. This Waterloo Airport.
I'm not putting myself in the frame is because I feel a little dizzy, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah. Got the car sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the exit on No, it was a good idea. Look ahead. Don't look immediately in front of you or to the side. Look ahead. Oh, look at the sign. See it? Welcome to Waterloo. See it? So exit 72. About to get off here. See the hotel. Oh, I see it. Comfort Inn and Suites is right there. It's making a left. There we go. Got the green light here.
Gentle, gentle, gentle. Oh, gentle.
Sorry. Almost there.
Okay, so we arrived in our
Almost.
Waterloo town and hotel.
Yeah. I smell food.
Ooh.
I smell food and stuff.
Cum? No. Quick?
What are you reading?
I was reading, I thought it's
Quick Star.
Oh, Quick Star. Yes.
It's a gas station.
In our city, we run into this gas station called
Come and go.
and then we made a short video,
Yeah.
which is on
YouTube.
Juhl Media. Both
And
Juhl
Juhl
Media.
Media. It's also on Facebook too. Posted on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's on your Facebook.
Oh,
But yeah.
check our channel. Yin this,
Yin this, yang that.
Yeah.
Yes. Please do. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the arrow to turn green here. We are almost to our destination, the hotel.
Excuse me.
Where is it? Comfort Inn and Suites right there. I see it. I see it. Enter. We just gotta wait. Oh, next to Iowa Cannabis. All right, where should we park?
Just park in the front first, then check in. Oh, we can park here.
That's the handicap.
No, this is not. Handicap says blue. This is no color.
No color.
No color.
I hope I parked well. I'm not good at parking sometimes.
Oh.
My spatial intelligence is not very good. It's not. It's terrible. I'm terrible at math.
Oh, don't say that.
It's true. It's true. It's okay to.
You're good in so many other things.
It's okay to know my limitations, what I'm good at and not good at. It's okay.
Okay,
so we have arrived in Waterloo.
We have 3 guests. Thank you so much for watching. And,
We love you all.
Yeah.
Hashtag Gang Gang Love. We love you all. Thank you so much, all 5 of you who are watching right now. And thank you so much for your comments. And I assure you that there is more to come. We will be careful. We will drink plenty of water. We'll get coffee when we need it. We'll eat when we need to. And make sure we have hand warmers and so we don't get frostbite. And we'll pay attention. So.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for well wishes.
It's 3:04 now. We're going to also upload more Young Guns testimony on
more content to come, everyone.
On YouTube, and then keep watching. And we're gonna keep covering stuff happening in Iowa.
So thank you, Lingy. Thank you, Drone Journey. Thank you, Alan. and Cupcake Golden Doodle. Yang Gang!
What a name.
Yang Gang!
Yang gang. Okay.
Until
Bye-bye.
next time. See you on the
Bye-bye.
next one.
Bye, dear.
Bye-bye. Well enough? I'm probably